She lived in the next block. A couple of times a day, she used to walk her little dog past the house, a terrier. She had a stroke, which had left her partially paralyzed on one side. She walked very slowly, and it took her forever to make it round the block. I used to see her and talk with her almost every day. We talked about all kinds of things. She was a nice lady and always seemed intensely interested in me and what I had to say. Her name was Mrs. Jameson. Her son lived in Cincinnati and used to come see her once a month. She talked about him a lot, and you could tell she loved him and was super proud of him. Last week, on the way home from school, I saw the emergency van outside her place, and I knew something was wrong. They took her to St. Joseph's Hospital, and I visited her there 2 days later. She had another stroke and had fallen through a sliding glass door and had lain naked all night before the guy who delivers bottled water discovered her the next morning. Her son was there, and he was extremely nice. He told me how much his mother looked forward to talking with me, and he thanked me for caring and coming to visit. Mrs. Jameson looked pretty in a pink nightgown. I told her I was taking care of Muffy, her terrier, and this seemed to please her. We talked for a long time. She told me about her life as a young girl, growing up in a rural area, and how she used to walk 2 miles to school. Tears came to her eyes, and she recalled old times at home with her brother and sisters. It was a wonderful visit, sweet but also sad. She died yesterday. Her son came over and told us. He told me that Mrs. Jameson wanted me to have Muffy. I miss her. The neighborhood has a hole in it that she used to fill. I learned from her. I learned that when you are old and alone, life is something you have to face bravely. It takes courage to face it day after day and not complain. And she never did. She was always smiling.